Newcastle are being backed to make January move for striker with 66 goals in 67 games. Is Jose Mourinho set to be the new Newcastle manager?
Who wants to watch this Turkish league?
I become a little magpie, and I like the club very, very much. And in spite of never win in that stadium, I always love to go there and to play in front of these incredible fans.
But that's not all. From discussing the striker with 23 goals and 7 assists, dreaming of playing for Newcastle amid Isak's uncertain future, to Newcastle, officials recently spotted scouting superstar forward, to Newcastle opening talks with 2 players. Why has Longstaff been banned? How does Newcastle United 2025-26 leaked Adidas kit look? As per, join us as we discuss the latest Newcastle United news. Be sure to subscribe to be part of this amazing journey.
Let's go!
Starting off, according to The Guardian, Jose Mourinho is reportedly targeting the Newcastle United managerial position should Eddie Howe leave St James's Park. Currently the head coach at Fenerbahce, Mourinho has expressed dissatisfaction with his situation in Turkey and views Newcastle as a prime opportunity to return to the Premier League, where he has previously managed Chelsea, Manchester United and Tottenham. Following Fenerbahce's recent 3-2 victory over Trabzonspor, Mourinho voiced his frustrations in an extraordinary rant, signaling his discontent. He joined Fenerbahce only last summer after being sacked by Roma in January, but is actively exploring other potential opportunities. Mourinho is said to have reached out to intermediaries to stay informed about developments at Newcastle. Notably, he had a social meeting with Newcastle's chairman Yasser Al-Rumayyan during the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in March, maintaining a connection that could be advantageous. His recent behavior has raised eyebrows. During Manchester United's Europa League match in Istanbul last month, Mourinho was seen warmly greeting old colleagues and English journalists, hinting at his desire to return to the Premier League. While Eddie Howe is not currently under immediate pressure, he has recently celebrated back-to-back victories against Chelsea and Arsenal, which have buoyed his position. However, Newcastle's Saudi owners have high ambitions, aiming for a Champions League spot, and Howe's long-term security is uncertain. His position has been complicated by the departure of key allies, directors Amanda Staveley and Mehrdad Godusi, and tensions with sporting director Paul Mitchell. Despite a difficult start to the season, which saw Newcastle go 5 Premier League games without a win, Howe is expected to guide the team toward European qualification, despite the financial challenges that led to the sale of several young players last June to comply with profitability and sustainability rules. Mourinho's tirade last weekend was triggered by refereeing decisions that led to Fenerbahce conceding 2 penalties and being denied a strong penalty appeal, but he also took aim at Turkish football in general.
Nobody abroad wants to watch the Turkish league. Who wants to watch this Turkish league abroad? They have the Premier League, they have the French league, they have the German league, they have the Portuguese league, they have the Dutch league. Why should they see this? It's too grey, it's too dark, smells bad. But that's my job, and I will give everything to my job, to my club.
His comments revealed his frustrations with the league's visibility compared to more prominent leagues like the Premier League and La Liga. In contrast, Howe remains committed to Newcastle, reflecting on his 3rd anniversary in charge. Yesterday he said, "It feels good to still be here. I'm so pleased with how it's going, so pleased to be in this position and still dreaming. I'm happy with the progress, but you always want more, and we haven't got the one thing we wanted when we came in, which was a trophy. That was the dream. That's still the dream and still driving us. We believe we can achieve extraordinary things, and that's the focal point driving us every day. Qualifying for Europe again is one of our aims this season. But tell me, would you want Jose Mourinho at Newcastle United?"
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Then Newcastle United legend Alan Shearer has urged the club to make strategic signings in the upcoming January transfer window, spotlighting Victor Gyökeres as a key target. The talented striker has garnered attention due to his exceptional form, scoring 23 goals and providing 4 assists in just 17 games this season, including a hat-trick against Manchester City in the Champions League. In a recent session with The Athletic, Shearer outlined 3 positions he believes Newcastle should prioritise: a centre-forward, a right-sided forward, and a centre-half. He stated, I would definitely be targeting a centre forward, a right-sided forward, and probably a centre half. I think Newcastle are pretty much covered in most other areas, especially at full-back, so those are the three priority positions. Forwards are more important, I guess. I would say that, obviously. Shearer highlighted Gyökeres' impressive goal-scoring record, noting, "There's Victor Gyökeres smashing goals in left, right and centre at Sporting Lisbon." He also pointed out that while Manchester United may be eyeing a deal with Ruben Amorim, the latter has indicated he won't be signing players from his former club in January, presenting an opportunity for Newcastle to inquire about Gyökeres. With 66 goals and 19 assists in just 67 appearances for Sporting Lisbon, Gyökeres would be an outstanding addition to the Newcastle squad, especially as a potential replacement for Alexander Isak, whose future at the club remains uncertain. The striker is expected to be available for around £63 million. While Newcastle must navigate their spending carefully to comply with the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, securing a player of Gyökeres' caliber would significantly enhance their chances of competing for Champions League qualification. Shearer's endorsement reinforces the need for Newcastle to act decisively in the transfer market to strengthen their attacking options. Then moving on, Newcastle United's scouting team was spotted in France recently, observing Lille's Jonathan David during a match last weekend. The striker scored in a 1-1 draw against Lille, marking his 7th goal in just 7 league starts this season. According to TBR Football, Newcastle scouts were in attendance alongside officials from Chelsea to watch the 24-year-old talent. David's contract with Lille is set to expire next summer, and reports suggest that the Canadian international is reluctant to renew his deal at the Stade Pierre-Mauroy. This situation opens the door for him to sign a pre-contractual agreement with a foreign club in January, or be sold for a reduced fee. While Newcastle's Alexander Isak has been performing well, scoring his 3rd goal in as many games in the club's recent 1-0 win over Arsenal, the team currently lacks depth in the forward position. Callum Wilson has yet to feature this season due to ongoing recovery from a back procedure, and there are indications that he may not have a future at St James's Park, potentially leading to a sale in the January transfer window. With both David and Wilson out of contract at the end of the 2024-25 season, Newcastle is actively seeking a replacement. Signing David would be a strategic move for the club, especially given their constraints under Profit and Sustainability Rules, PSR. While there is speculation about improving the right-wing position in the January window, budget limitations mean that David's profile, his age, availability, and impressive form in France, aligns perfectly with Eddie Howe's objectives for the team. However, it might seem that Newcastle already have a plan. This is so as, despite this Newcastle's search for a new striker, they have a striker with 23 goals and 7 assists, dreaming of playing for Newcastle amid Isak's uncertain future and Wilson's unavailability. Sean Longstaff, a promising striker for Newcastle United's youth team, has been in exceptional form, catching the eye of the first-team manager, who is known for promoting young talent. The 17-year-old has already made a significant impact this season, scoring 7 goals in just 4 games in the Under-18 Premier League, averaging a goal every 51 minutes. He also made an impressive debut for the Under-21 against Leeds, contributing both a goal and an assist. Last season, Neve netted 13 goals across all competitions for the Under-18 side, including 11 in the Under-18 Premier League North. In total, he has amassed 23 goals and 7 assists in 42 appearances throughout his youth career. Having signed his first professional contract with the club this summer, Neve expressed his excitement, stating, "It's been my dream to play for Newcastle." Neve has recently even been called up to the England Under-18 squad for the upcoming trip to Spain. Speaking of national team calls, after delivering masterclass performances, Lewis Hall has been selected for the England men's senior team. By the way, be sure to check out the video I made about him on my second channel, but only after finishing this video. Despite Hall's call-up, Livramento, who also put in an outstanding performance against Arsenal, was dropped from the squad, along with Nick Pope. This means that only Anthony Gordon and Lewis Hall will represent Newcastle in the upcoming international break. Then, according to Craig Hope of the Daily Mail, Newcastle have opened talks with representatives of Fabian Schär and Emil Kraft over contract situation with both players due to expire this season. Sean Longstaff has recently spoken about his contract situation at Newcastle United and his response to criticism on social media, The club reportedly holds an option to extend the midfielder's current deal, but Longstaff has expressed uncertainty about whether that option has been activated. He candidly revealed that his future may not necessarily lie at his boyhood club. He emphasized the importance of feeling valued and appreciated, saying, "I want to be valued as a player, I want to be appreciated as a player, and whether it's here, great. If it's not here and it's somewhere else, it'll be somewhere else." Longstaff discussed his approach to the game, noting, "In a way, I live day to day, game to game, and I just try and take in every game. I get to go to work every day and spend it with my best friends. I don't know what's coming ahead, I don't know what's coming down the line, I just try to embrace every day and enjoy every minute because ultimately it won't last forever." Addressing the criticism he faces, Longstaff referenced a quote from Aaron Rodgers and concluded by highlighting his commitment to supporting his teammates, saying, "I would never take criticism from someone I wouldn't go to for advice." He explained that many fans may not fully understand his role within the team, stating, "Ultimately, a lot of people don't recognize how we play, what the patterns are, what my role in the team is. I don't flick the ball over someone's head like Bruno does. That's what catches the eye, but there's lots of ways to win a football match. My job is to make them flourish as best as they can and get in the box and score goals when I can." As he navigates his future, Longstaff remains focused on contributing to the team while embracing each moment on the pitch. As Newcastle United faces a promising opportunity to reach the last four of the Carabao Cup, having drawn Brentford in the quarter-finals. However, the Newcastle manager will have to navigate this crucial match without Sean Longstaff, who will serve a suspension ban due to accumulating yellow cards in the Carabao Cup. While Premier League rules dictate a one-match suspension for players who receive 5 yellow cards in the first 19 games of the season, the Carabao Cup has different regulations. Longstaff has picked up 2 yellow cards in his 3 appearances in this competition, resulting in a 1-game ban. This suspension is disappointing for Newcastle fans, as Longstaff's presence would have been invaluable in their bid to advance to the semi-finals. Opinions may vary on whether Sandro Tonali should start over Longstaff, but the consensus is that the rule leading to his ban feels overly harsh. The 27-year-old will miss a chance to contribute to his boyhood club's success simply for receiving 2 bookings. Interestingly, this situation opens the door for another player to shine, potentially giving local talent Lewis Miley a chance to step up. However, the club has been cautious with Miley due to his injury history over the past year. As Newcastle prepares for this important clash on December 18th, fans will be hoping for a strong performance despite the absence of Longstaff. Then, details about Newcastle United's 2025-26 Adidas kits are beginning to surface, generating excitement among fans. The upcoming away kit is set to draw inspiration from the iconic 1997-98 away design. This follows the 2024-25 away shirt, which was heavily influenced by the 1995-96 away kit, part of a lucrative kit manufacturing deal with Adidas reportedly worth over £30 million per season. As part of this partnership, Newcastle's club store at St James's Park has undergone significant renovations, with an additional store set to open at Metro Centre later this month. Next year, these stores will feature the new 2025-26 Newcastle kits, and speculation about their designs is already circulating on social media. According to Retro NUFC, a reliable source for future kit designs, the 2024-25 away shirt will indeed be a remake of the 1997-98 away kit. Additionally, it has been confirmed that the next home shirt will 100% include a long-sleeved version as part of an elite kit package with Adidas. The unique design of the 1997-98 away shirt featured an off-center combination of green and orange stripes on a navy torso, adorned with the Newcastle Brown Ale logo and seahorse detailing from the club crest. In light of these updates, supporter Scott has created concept designs based on the rumored specifications. However, some superstitious fans have expressed concern about the club's poor record when wearing the original 1997-98 kit, which included a dismal 4, 1 defeat at Leeds United and a 2, 1 loss at Southampton. That season, Newcastle finished 13th in the Premier League, managing only 3 away victories in total. As anticipation builds for the new kits, fans remain hopeful that the next designs will bring better fortune on the pitch. Then if you want to know how Lewis Hall became the scariest left-back in the Premier League, click the video link on screen now.